Happy Friday, everybody. It is time for my weekly series, 5 Horror Movie Fun Facts, where I give you my favorite fun facts about a horror movie that presumably I've seen. This week's horror movie comes at a special request from one of you. 123 Shika suggested this one in one of her comments on one of my videos, and as it happens, it is one of my favorite movies, like, ever, for a bunch of different reasons. So let's get into it. This week's movie is Sinister. Fun fact number 1. To the surprise of no one, this movie was inspired by The Ring. I don't know, some of y'all might be surprised by that. I wasn't, though, given the nature of this movie. But screenwriter C. Robert Cargill got the idea for a script for this movie after a nightmare he'd had after watching the first Ring. Fun fact number 2. Okay, so the snuff films in this movie were all shot on Super 8 film, like actual Super 8 film. In addition to that, a lot of them were done practically. Namely, the pool party one. All the actors and actresses were actually tied to lawn chairs and were actually pulled into the pool. In addition, the actor that played the monster in this movie, Bagul, had to be underwater. He had to be weighted down and underwater for a period of time, which is crazy because since it was shot on Super 8, they had to make sure everything was on point, so they didn't have to reshoot and endanger the actor's lives. Fun fact number 3. Ethan Hawke is really an author, you guys. I know, right? Actor Ethan Hawke has written a number of books. Now, none of them are horror or true crime, but yeah, he's actually got some books out there. Now I feel like I gotta read them. I feel like I gotta see if he can also write as well. Fun fact number 4. Okay, so Deputy So-and-so is never called by name in the movie, obviously. In the credits, he's just credited as the deputy. But fun fact, in Sinister 2, he's credited as ex-deputy so-and-so, which is hilarious. I love it when they keep a gag going. I really do. And finally, fun fact number 5. Okay, so presumably, this is a movie that would be on didthedogdie.com. If you don't know what that is, that's a website that tells you if an animal dies within the course of a horror movie or any movie. In this one of the families has a chihuahua, and presumably that dog is the only survivor of any of the murder. You know, given that the dog wasn't in the final part of the video where the rest of the family in the sleepy time video were. And as a bonus, this movie kind of got to me a little bit, you know, being a horror writer, with at the time a daughter who was around the same age as the youngest daughter in the movie. I distinctly remember saying to her, okay, you're not allowed to make me coffee before I go downstairs to write. If you know, you know. And that's it. That's this week's 5 fun facts for horror movies. Tune in next week. I will have another for you. Yeah, hope it'll be good. I know I gotta work on my sign off. I'll come up with a good one by next week, I swear.